what you are watching WikiNote channel. In this video, we are going to explore about the superposition principle, that is forces among multiple charges. These forces are related with Coulomb's forces between the electric charges. So, let's start. So how to start with this? Here I have to consider the coordinate system x, y, z like this, and in this I am going to write down the multiple charges. Suppose the charge q0, suppose the charge q1, suppose the charge q2. I have considered three charges, that is multiple charges over here. Their distance from the origin O is suppose r0 bar, it is denoted by the direction distance vector r0 bar. The distance of charge q1 is r1 bar, while the distance of q2 from origin O is r2 bar. So these are the distance vector, or I will say the position vectors from the origin O. Now what you have to do in this case, you have to calculate the force acting on the charge q0. I will assume this charge q0 as a test charge, and the force acting on charge q0 due to charges q1 and q2. I have explained this concept in my previous video, that is Coulomb's force in terms of their position vectors. So you have to refer that video. You will get how to write those forces in terms of equation. I am not going to explain that in this video. So as we have to calculate the force acting on this q0 due to q1 and q2, so it's simple now. See here, first you have to always write the according to the superposition principle, total forces acting on a given point charge due to number of point charges around it is the vector sum of the individual forces acting on that point charge due to all other point charges. So in this case, q1, q2 are the other charges, and q0 is the point charge on which the force is going to be act, and that force will be given by this equation. See here, F bar, force acting on q0 due to force acting on 0 due to first plus force acting on 0 due to second. Likewise, if there will be n number of charges, then it would have been given by force acting on 0 due to nth charge is given in this fashion. So see here, this is always a vector addition of all the forces, and that will provide me the force acting on the test charge q0. So here I can simply write down it like this. This is the algebraic sum of the forces acting on I from 1 to n, because it's going to vary here. Just F bar is equal to F0, force acting on 0 due to n number of charges. So that will be the total force acting on the charge q0. Now how to derive this equation? So it's also very simple. See here, in the previous video, Coulomb's law in terms of their position vector, I have explained this point, how to read this. So I'm not going to explain that. Simply you have to write F bar, force acting on 0, that is test charge q0 due to first charge, will be given by the formula 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, because as they are in the air medium, multiplied by the product of two charges. So product is q0 multiplied by q1, divided by the modulo sign of 0 minus 1. So it will be r0 minus r1 bar, and the modulo q multiplied by r0 bar minus r1 bar. I will call this as equation 1. So what will be the second equation? Please refer my previous video, that is forces among, not forces among, but the Coulomb's forces in terms of their position vector. You will come to know about this derivation from where I have taken this down. So force acting on 0 due to second will be given by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught multiplied by product of two charges, that is q0 into q2 upon modulo sign of r0 bar minus r2 bar bracket cube multiplied by R0 bar minus R2 bar. So I will call this as equation 2. Now see here, look at the both equation. What is changing? The product Q1 and Q2 is changing, and here also the position vector R1 bar R2 bar for second, it's like this, R2 bar. So if I am considering the force acting on 0, that is Q0 charge, if there are n number of charges, then n is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 multiplied by Q0 into Q1 divided by R0 bar minus Rn bar modulo cube multiplied by R0 bar minus Rn bar. So this will be equation number 3. So if I am adding the I am performing the vector addition of all these forces, then that will give me the force acting on Q0 due to all these individual charges. So what is observation point? In most of the all the equations, this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q0 is common. See here also it's common, it's also common. What is going to be changed? That is the position vectors. So for force due to first charge is R1, force due to second it's R2, force due to nth it's Rn, and similarly here also 0, 0, force acting on 0, that is position vectors are same, just this is going to vary. So I can summarize this in this fashion. See here, force acting F bar is equal to, if we are performing additions of all these forces, if we put these values in these equations like this, like this, like this, then it will become F bar is equal to, I will write here, Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught multiplied by summation of, I will write it in terms of I. So I is equal to 1 from n is equal to Qn divided by, this n can be 1, 2, 3 likewise. That is 1 from 1 to n. Qn upon R0 bar minus Ri bar. Here also it would be Qi, sorry, it will be Qi, Ri bar modulo cube multiplied by R0 bar minus Ri bar. So this will be my equation. Okay, I will write it in good fashion. So this will be my equation now. See here, what is common? So always forces among multiple charges acting on a particular charge due to multiple charges Q1, Q2 or maybe Q1 charges, it is always given by the Q0 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 summation of I from 1 to n Qi upon R0 minus Ri modulo cube multiplied by R0 bar minus Ri bar.
Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more such videos. Please like and share this video with your friends. Also refer my website wikinote.org. Follow us on our Facebook page WikiNote Foundation. The links for the same are provided in the description box below.